My name is Hayden Danielson, and I'm the Senior Onboarding Coach here at Tovuti. In this walkthrough, we'll be reviewing the course assignment and notification features and how to successfully link the two. Let's check it out. Utilizing the course assignment feature is helpful for administrators who need to create one-off assignments for certain users or a user group. In addition, multiple courses can be assigned at the same time. Notifications can be paired with the assignment to automatically notify the user of upcoming due dates and other key information. This can create a more holistic learning path for your users and help them prioritize important content. For teaching purposes, I will now act as a Tovuti administrator. In order to create a more enhanced learning experience for my users, I want to assign certain courses with due dates and open and close dates. I also want my users to know exactly when something is due, both on the platform and via email. Let's talk about the steps necessary to successfully create and manage assignments. First, we're going to head to the Learning tab and then to Course Assignments. Next, click the bright green New button. We can then add a title and select our preferred courses for this assignment. For our teaching purposes today, I'm going to go ahead and just call this our test assignment. As you're selecting courses, remember that you can select more than one course at a time, depending on how much content you want to assign. Again, for our teaching purposes today, since we just have Compliance 101, I'm going to select that and confirm my selection with the bright orange plus select button. You'll then want to decide which user groups or specific users you want to assign these courses to. Just like with the course selection, one or more user groups or specific users can be chosen. For today, I'm going to go ahead and just select my own profile. We can then decide whether this is going to be an assignment or a recommendation. The difference between the two is that an assignment has a start, end, and due date associated with it, whereas a recommendation has none of these options. The goal with an assignment is to have a particular due date for certain courses. With a recommendation, users can prioritize these courses above others, but it has more of a complete at your own leisure attitude associated with it. There will also be a difference in how assignments and recommendations look to a user, which we'll see here in just a second. If you are using an assignment, you can then input your start, end, and due dates. Think of the start and end dates as like open and close dates. If you want these courses to be available to the assigned users for a limited time, these two dates can limit the time frame that the assigned users have to complete them. You can also skip over the start and end dates and only associate a due date with the assignment if you want the courses to be available immediately and open past the due date, giving your users additional time to complete the courses if need be. And this is exactly what I'm going to do for our example today. So let me go ahead and select a date in the future. There are two final toggles that you can switch on or off depending on your preferences. You can waive any fees associated with your courses through an assignment or recommendation, and you can also send notifications once they are created. As a pro tip, it is recommended to leave this secondary toggle off until the auto notification is created. You can then come back to your assignment and turn this option back on after creating the auto notification. Also, if the assignment is altered for any reason, another notification will be sent out upon saving the new assignment details, just so that way your users can be up to date with the newest, latest, and greatest info. From there, we can then go ahead and save our assignment. Now that we have successfully saved our assignment, let's go see what that looks like on the front end of the platform. I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the courses page. Here, we can see that Compliance 101 has an assignment associated with it with a date in the future up here in the top right-hand corner. Another area where your users can view their assignments and recommendations is here on their learning dashboard. If we click on that, Underneath course progress, we can see any assignments or recommendations as well, more in a list format. Coming back to the courses page, let's go ahead and jump back to our assignment and swap that over to a recommendation just so we can see the difference in how that's going to appear for your end users. Now that we have that in place, let's refresh the page and we'll see that now instead of a red pin symbol, we have this green lightning bolt symbol signifying that this is now a recommendation rather than an assignment. Another cool tip that you can take advantage of here on the courses page is this drop down right here. The filter dropdown allows users to select if they want to see assigned or recommended materials, and it can bring those to the forefront rather than having a smattering of all of the various courses that they have access to. So now that we have reviewed how to create assignments, let's talk about notifications and some of the best options to use for your assignments or recommendations. We'll want to head to communications and notifications here on the back end of your platform. Then we'll go ahead and click that green New button. There are a couple of different alert types that we could use for our assignments or recommendations. For example, there are two alerts that will notify a user that there has been a new assignment or recommendation added to their account. These are the course assigned and the course recommended alerts. Another helpful alert option would be the assignment due notification. This will let users know when upcoming assignments are close to being due. Depending on the alert type that you choose, details will change down below. For example, if we choose the assignment due notification, it will allow us to change things such as the interval that we want to use to send out these notifications and a few other details. The interval allows us to change how many days, weeks, months, or years in advance we want to notify someone to let them know that their assignment will be due soon. We can also change the selection type. This allows us to decide whether we want this notification to apply to all assignments that we have created, or if this message should only go out based on a specific assignment. This can save us time if we want a very similar message to go out for all assignments, or make the message more personable with specific messages for different assignments within your platform. Finally, we get to the message itself. There will always be a default message that utilizes certain dynamic fields, which can help to bring in specific information regarding the user that it is going to. Information can be added, deleted, or modified in the message depending on the details the user needs to receive. And in order to change these details, all you have to do is click on the message and you can feel free to edit that. Same thing with your subject title right here. Once the message is complete, you can then save it. You will also have a tab referring to the message's notification history up here at the top of the screen, allowing you to see who exactly received each notification. For new notifications that have yet to be saved, this page is blank, but eventually, once you save a notification, once it's sent out to a few users, this page will be populated with a ton of great information. Once the notification is created, you can go back to your assignment or recommendation and update the final toggle to allow notifications to be sent for them. And again, if you need a quick visual to see where that's located, go back to your assignment, click into it, and down here at the very bottom of the page, you have this toggle to send notifications once it's formatted and ready to go. Creating assignments, recommendations, and notifications can help enhance your user's experience on your site. It allows users to prioritize their content and see which courses are the most important. As an administrator, you also gain the ability to kindly remind users of their upcoming due dates. Thank you all so much for taking the time to understand assignments and notifications in Tovuti. We hope that this information is helpful as you continue to build out your unique, one-of-a-kind platform. We'll see you all next time.